What is up, everybody? It's your boy, BigHomieBiz, coming with a little bit of like a life update. I don't know. Long story short, for those that don't want to watch this entire video, this week in Blade is going to be taking a hiatus. Okay, for those of you that want to stick around for the explanation that I have, here we go. This Week in Blade has been a passion project of mine for the past 3 years. It's given me opportunities that I never thought possible. It's helped me connect with not only rollerbladers, but roller skaters and those who don't skate. You have no idea how awesome it feels when someone says, I started skating because of you, or I watched the show and you're funny. I don't know anything about rollerblading, but I want to learn now because your ass is funny. I know you guys have noticed the lack of episodes coming out this year with little to like no notice, but that's just because at the start of this year, I started to realize that there's a lot going on with me and shit I haven't paid attention to. I've been neglecting my mental health and my physical health for quite some time now. But that's mostly because of how much time and effort I need to put in to create a quality product for you guys. This Week in Blade takes about 8 to 9 hours to produce, and that's just production and post-production. We're not talking about going throughout the week trying to find everything to speak about, writing scripts, distribution, even working with Twip correspondents. It's still a lot going on. On top of being a professional videographer throughout the week. The past couple episodes that I've put out, I feel like I had to fake it a lot, and I never wanted to get to that point. One of the first things I said when I started doing this and when, the show started kind of cracking off was that if it's not fun, I'm done. We're kind of starting to get to that point, and I don't want to be there. So I really need to figure out what I can do to make it more fun for me and produce the best quality content for you. That does not mean that I'm going to stop creating content, because I fucking love video work almost as much as I love rollerblading. Okay, that's like right here. But I talk so much about all these different things I want to try producing, and I never have the time. So honestly, I think this is just the best move for me right now. There are so many dope content creators on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you need to locate media. You have Blader News with Brandon Drummond, you have Watch, Listen, Consume with Tom Moyes, and those guys alone create so much dope content for YouTube. You also have guys like Jump Street Podcast, iRollerBoot, Blading Physio, etc. I know in the sphere of rollerblading content creators, I'm hilarious and good looking, but if I'm not feeling up to my best, then I can't keep doing that. So yeah, that's the update on your boy. But I really can't leave y'all with no news, so I have to give you a little something to hold you over. So let's go through it real quick. Adapt is going through a rebrand. You guys have already seen the new logo, but as this video comes out, everything's gonna be out, including 2 pro skates for Adrian Deck, and it's about goddamn time. The Frankie Morales Invitational happened last weekend. Dabidiako won for the men, and China Weierstahl won for the women. When I saw that she was there, it was a no-brainer though. They even had a quad comp, and Angela Casil took that home. Best trick went to Pablo Porta. Jeph Howard is in serious need of help from the community. I'm gonna post a link to his GoFundMe in the description of this video. Sick Urethane picked up Matt Caratelli, the doctor, and the Plastic Pushers crew dropped Hibernate 4. Every year they go into hibernation, and every year we get blessed with an edit. I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting the channel for as long as you have. I know this sounds like the channel is going to die, but it is not. I'm just going to be working on other things. I have ideas for series I want to start. I have a bunch of skits in my head, and I still want to release full-length edits and parts on the channel. So with me taking a step back for a minute, I think the ethical thing to do is to pause my Patreon. So those that support me on Patreon aren't getting charged for something that's not being produced. I'm gonna leave you this week with this. Rollerblading is fantastic. It always is, always will be, and it's always gonna prevail. I remember growing up skating, and there was one other skater in my school, and now I'm running the rollerbladers at skate parks randomly, and it's awesome. Keep doing what you're doing to promote the sport and push it in a way where you see fit. And remember that I love you and I appreciate everything you've done for me. And I'm going to continue to do the right things for myself so that I can do better things for y'all. These couple of years working on the show and creating the content has been the best time of my life. And I don't regret anything that I've done to produce the right episodes, or just produce episodes for you guys. I think it's just now I need to pivot and refocus so that I can continue to do that. Keep skating, keep supporting each other, keep growing the community, and keep showing love where you can. I'm gonna leave you with Alex Sams grinding a boat because it's dope. I'll catch y'all later.